Let's just frame the moment for this company, what things look like at the start of the year, how they've changed and how they've changed in just a few days.
Yeah, I think coming into the year, GM was really doing well on the sort of old school business of selling big pickups and SUVs. It was getting things figured out in terms of its electric vehicle operations. They really struggled to kind of hit their numbers in the early goings and had issues with scaling up battery production. They had started to work out the kinks there, and things were looking good coming into this year. I think the dramatic moves that this administration is making, I think, is taking everyone off, catching everyone off guard in Detroit, because I think there was, of course, some expectation that tariffs were coming. I think it's a shock that these are applying to Canada and Mexico, and also that the administration, we've talked a lot about relief, but for this industry, we're talking about relief from really dramatic measures, and the sort of walk back is only, quite incremental. And so this really just sort of draws a line under what, Ford was saying just yesterday, which is, thank you, Mr. Trump, we appreciate this reprieve, but more work needs to be done.
These are financial changes. This is putting numbers, a price on the story. What are they doing at the operational level, Craig? What have they changed in the last few weeks, the last few months?
They've made some incremental changes and some incremental investments in terms of, adding a shift here or deciding to hire workers at particular plants. I would suspect that there's more to come there, that we will see manufacturers sort of bend to what the White House is pressing these companies for, which is more investment, fill the plants that you have here in the U.S. It's not acceptable anymore to underutilize your capacity. But that's all going to cost money, right? It costs money and it costs time. And I think if you're Mary Barra, you have to sort of get your arms around what's it going to take. She could announce tomorrow that they're going to make, a change at this plant, that plant, and the other. But if that's not going to be sufficient for this administration, then she's kind of back at square one, and investors aren't going to be particularly happy about the sort of scattershot planning on the part of the company.